The Power of Your Subconscious. User. The Power of Your Subconscious Mind and Other Works by Joseph Murphy. Chapter 1. The Power of Your Subconscious Mind. Joseph Murphy introduces the transformative potential of the subconscious mind, emphasizing its role in shaping experiences and beliefs through suggestion and autosuggestion. The book delves into the dualistic nature of the subconscious mind, exploring how it serves as a record of one's life, expressing whatever is impressed upon it. It possesses the power to heal and control bodily functions, showcasing the immense power it holds. The author presents a historical overview of mental healings, citing biblical accounts and modern theories that demonstrate the effectiveness of the subconscious in achieving health. Murphy includes various methods for harnessing the subconscious, such as visualization, prayer, and specialized techniques like the thank you technique and the decree method, promoting active participation in personal healing. Highlighting the innate drive of the subconscious toward health and wellness, the author explains how negative thoughts can disrupt this natural state, urging readers to cultivate a positive mindset. The principles of wealth and success are discussed, focusing on the mindset needed to attract prosperity and the importance of avoiding negative beliefs that hinder financial growth. Murphy emphasizes the significance of harmonious relationships and the conscious choice of happiness, providing techniques for improving interpersonal dynamics through a positive mental attitude. The necessity of forgiveness for personal healing is underscored alongside strategies for overcoming fears, habits, and mental blocks that prevent individuals from achieving their true potential. The author addresses attitudes toward aging, promoting the idea that one's mindset influences vitality and longevity. He encourages embracing life changes with a positive outlook. This book serves as a comprehensive guide to understanding and utilizing the power of the subconscious mind for personal transformation across various aspects of life, including health, wealth, relationships, and mental well-being. Miracles will happen to you too when you begin to use the power of your subconscious mind. For as a man thinketh in his subconscious mind, so is he. Chapter 2. How this book can work. Miracles in your life. Miracles will happen to you when you begin to use the power of your subconscious mind. This chapter emphasizes that miraculous changes can occur when you harness this power. The author's goal is to demonstrate how habitual thinking shapes one's destiny, echoing the idea that as a man thinketh in his subconscious mind, so is he. The text poses several thought-provoking questions regarding happiness, success, prosperity, and health, pointing out that the differences in people's lives can largely be attributed to the workings of the conscious and subconscious minds. The author's motivation in writing this book is to clarify the fundamental truths about the mind in simple language, providing techniques that help individuals overcome confusion and achieve happiness. The chapter recounts a personal experience of overcoming a serious illness using the subconscious mind's power, and encourages readers to trust this inner wisdom for healing and transformation. Effective prayer is described as a synergy between conscious and subconscious minds, emphasizing the importance of making prayer a regular part of life, not just a last resort during emergencies. The text discusses the universal nature of prayer and the effectiveness of various approaches. Prayer can provide significant support in times of trouble, but it is best to make it an integral part of daily life. The book distinguishes itself with practical techniques that readers can easily apply, addressing common frustrations about unanswered prayers and how to effectively engage with the subconscious. The author stresses that answered prayers stem from belief rather than the specific religious context, drawing attention to the psychological truth behind various faiths. Ultimately, the text portrays desire as a form of prayer, illustrating how understanding and directing one's thoughts can lead to the manifestation of health, happiness, and success. The miracle-working powers of your subconscious mind existed before you and I were born, before any church or world existed. The book asserts that this power is universally accessible, encouraging readers to connect with it to achieve liberation from limitations. Readers are invited to recognize the immense potential within themselves, comparing the subconscious mind to a gold mine from which they can draw everything needed for a fulfilling life. The chapter concludes by reiterating that the key to achieving one's desires lies in the subconscious mind, which holds the power to create abundance and success. Distinctions between the conscious and subconscious minds are discussed, likening them to a garden where thoughts serve as seeds, determining the nature of one's experiences. The chapter elaborates on how the conscious mind directs thoughts, while the subconscious mind responds to those thoughts, likening it to a ship's captain and crew. A real-life example illustrates how affirmations positively influenced an individual's life by attracting desired circumstances through effective subconscious engagement. The chapter concludes with key takeaways emphasizing the critical relationship between thoughts, beliefs, and outcomes, encouraging an empowering mindset for a successful life. Change your thoughts, and you change your destiny. Chapter 3. The Treasure House Within You. Infinite riches are all around you if you will open your mental eyes and behold the treasure house of infinity within you. This inner gold mine is filled with infinite intelligence and boundless love, waiting to be unlocked and utilized for a glorious, abundant life. Many remain unaware of this inner treasure, remaining in a state of fear and doubt, which prevents them from progressing. The greatest secret lies within your subconscious mind, a source of miraculous power. Accessing this power can bring wealth, health, happiness, and joy into your life. Your deeper mind holds infinite wisdom, waiting for you to recognize and express it. The subconscious can guide you toward ideal relationships, financial freedom, and solutions to problems. Significant progress requires a universal working basis. You can develop skills in operating your subconscious mind if you apply its principles consistently for specific goals. The principles of the subconscious work similarly to scientific principles, producing results irrespective of one's understanding of them. A magnetized piece of steel will lift about 12 times its own weight, and if you demagnetize this same piece of steel, it will not even lift a feather. This illustrates how the mind, when charged with the right thoughts, gains power, while negative thinking leads to weakness. You can bring into your life more power, more wealth, more health, more happiness, and more joy by learning to contact and release the hidden power of your subconscious mind. The mind operates on two levels: the conscious, objective, and the subconscious, subjective. The conscious mind thinks, chooses, and decides, while the subconscious mind acts as a fertile ground, accepting whatever seeds are planted by conscious thought. Every thought is a cause, and every condition is an effect. Your conscious mind is the watchman at the gate, and its chief function is to protect your subconscious mind from false impressions. It decides which thoughts are allowed to pass through to the subconscious. Whatever your conscious mind assumes and believes to be true, your subconscious mind will accept and bring to pass. Autosuggestion is the process of giving suggestions to yourself, and it is a powerful tool for reshaping beliefs. By repeating positive affirmations, you can gradually overwrite negative programming and impress new constructive ideas upon the subconscious. Both self-suggestions and external suggestions from others influence beliefs, making it crucial to surround oneself with positive influences and to consciously affirm positive truths. Chapter 4. How your own mind works. You have a mind, and you should learn how to use it. There are two levels of your mind: the conscious or rational level and the subconscious or irrational level. The conscious mind thinks, while the subconscious accepts and acts on habitual thoughts. If you think good, good will follow. If you think evil, evil will follow. This is the way your mind works. The conscious mind makes choices and decisions, while the subconscious operates automatically without reasoning or selective thought. The subconscious accepts impressions and thoughts as truth, which can lead to negative outcomes if harmful suggestions are accepted. Your subconscious mind does not argue with you. It accepts what your conscious mind decrees. Studies show that the subconscious mind cannot discern truth and often accepts any suggestion made to it. This property highlights the necessity of careful thought selection, as the subconscious acts on what the conscious mind accepts, regardless of its validity. Whatever is impressed in your subconscious mind is expressed on the screen of space. Your conscious mind, objective, interacts with the external world through the senses, while the subconscious mind, subjective, perceives through intuition and emotional responses. Understanding their interplay is essential for effective prayer and positive thought management. The subconscious mind follows habitual thoughts and patterns without question. To change negative habits, you must replace them with positive affirmations, highlighting the importance of a constructive mindset. You have the power to choose. Choose health and happiness. You can choose to be friendly, or you can choose to be unfriendly. Your conscious mind acts as a protective barrier for the subconscious, which is highly receptive to suggestion. Suggestions can yield different reactions based on individual beliefs and past conditioning. All things that have happened to you are based on thoughts impressed on your subconscious mind through belief. Autosuggestion allows individuals to consciously affirm positive beliefs and outcomes. Success stories illustrate how repeating positive affirmations can lead to overcoming fears, increasing confidence, and improving health. Heterosuggestion involves external suggestions from others and can be either constructive or destructive. Negative suggestions can lead to limiting beliefs that affect personal growth and success. Many of us carry negative suggestions from childhood. To counteract this, constructive autosuggestions can help recondition the mind and develop healthier habits. The subconscious holds the ability to heal and restore the body. Personal experiences demonstrate that faith and positive conditioning can lead to remarkable recoveries from ailments. The subconscious mind regulates bodily functions seamlessly, acting even while you sleep. Stress and negative thoughts can disrupt this natural rhythm, underlining the importance of maintaining a peaceful mindset. To harness the power of the subconscious, focus positively and persistently on desired outcomes. Visualizations and affirmations can direct the subconscious to manifest desired experiences and health. Your subconscious knows all answers and controls body functions. You must make certain to give your subconscious only suggestions that heal, bless, elevate, and inspire you in all your ways. You are the captain of your soul and the master of your fate. Remember, you have the capacity to choose. Choose life, choose love, choose health, choose happiness. Chapter 5. The miracle-working power of your subconscious. The power of your subconscious is enormous. It inspires you, it guides you, and it reveals to you names, facts, and scenes from the storehouse of memory. Your subconscious mind controls all the vital processes and functions of your body and knows the answer to all problems. It influences healing and problem-solving, responding to specific requests made before sleep. The subconscious fosters creativity and artistic expression, serving as the source of inspiration for notable figures throughout history. Your subconscious is your book of life. It records your thoughts and beliefs, manifesting them as real-life experiences. Whatever thoughts, beliefs, opinions, theories, or dogmas you write, engrave, or impress on your subconscious mind, you shall experience them as the objective manifestation of circumstances, conditions, and events. What you impress upon it reflects back in your circumstances, showcasing the connection between your objective thoughts and their subjective manifestations. Your subconscious is linked to infinite intelligence, actively responding to the ideas and suggestions you imprint upon it. Understanding this interaction fosters health, happiness, and harmony, emphasizing the importance of nurturing positive thoughts to avoid chaos and misery. Whatever you impress upon your subconscious mind, the latter will move heaven and earth to bring it to pass. Personal experiences illustrate the healing capacities of the subconscious, as evidenced by the author's own recovery from a skin malignancy through focused prayer and affirmation of health. The subconscious autonomously manages bodily functions such as heartbeat and digestion. Mental disturbances can disrupt these processes, and by speaking positively to the subconscious, One can restore balance and health. You can interfere with the normal rhythm of your heart, lungs, and other organs by worry, anxiety, and fear. Your subconscious is always active, responding accurately to your most frequent thoughts. By maintaining an optimistic mindset and recognizing the life force flowing through you, you can harness this power for healing and well-being. Keep your conscious mind busy with the expectation of the best, and your subconscious will faithfully reproduce your habitual thinking. Case studies, such as that of Madame Beer, demonstrate the healing potential of faith and subconscious beliefs, illustrating that belief can affect significant changes in one's health. Techniques for conveying health and well-being to the subconscious involve relaxation and visualization. Affirmations can shape the subconscious response, resulting in improved health outcomes. Whatsoever ye shall ask in prayer, believing, ye shall receive. The subconscious is the source of healing. Faith is crucial for health. Beliefs materialize. Positive thoughts can influence others' health. Miracles arise from imagination and trust. Diseases reflect mental patterns. The mind plays a key role in symptoms and healing. Scriptural references highlight the power of belief and faith in manifesting desires, supporting the concept that what you truly believe in your subconscious will be realized. Belief in healing rituals at various shrines corroborates the influence of faith on the subconscious, releasing its healing power through imaginative and emotional engagement. The underlying principle behind various healing methods is consistent. The subconscious mind responds to suggestion, and all healing ultimately originates from faith rooted in belief. Paracelsus affirmed that faith, regardless of its object, produces tangible effects, signifying the power of belief in achieving healing outcomes. Experiments by Bernheim illustrate the profound impact of suggestion on the subconscious, demonstrating its power to induce physical changes and emotional healing. Chapter 6. Mental Healings in Ancient Times. Throughout history, various cultures have believed in a healing power that resides within, capable of restoring well-being. Historically, priests and holy figures were seen as vessels of this power, employing diverse rituals including prayers, laying on of hands, and use of charms to heal patients. These processes often involved hypnotic suggestions, which indicated the strong influence of the subconscious mind in healing. The Bible emphasizes the significance of faith in the healing process. Believing as though an intention has already been fulfilled is crucial. Jesus often highlighted the cooperation of the individual in their healing, demonstrating that the individual's faith played a pivotal role in the outcome. The healing power is in your own subconscious mind. The most wonderful thing to know is this: imagine the end desired and feel its reality. Then the infinite life principle will respond to your conscious choice and your conscious request. Healing at shrines and sacred sites throughout the world is attributed more to the faith of the individual than to the location itself. Pilgrims who believe fervently in the healing power of a shrine often experience recoveries, showcasing the activation of subconscious healing. Whether the object of your faith be real or false, you will nevertheless obtain the same effects. All healing practices, regardless of their outward forms, are effective through the same universal principle. The subconscious mind responds to faith. It is this belief that triggers the healing response within the individual. It is done unto you as you believe. Various methodologies exist across cultures and eras, yet they all operate through the subconscious and rely on faith. This common ground highlights the universal nature of mental healing. Paracelsus asserted that faith, regardless of the object, produces tangible effects. This illustrates that the power of belief influences the subconscious response, leading to healing. Bernheim's experiments showed that suggestions given to subjects could produce physical changes, such as blisters or changes in perception, demonstrating the mind-body connection and the profound influence of the subconscious. All disease originates in the mind. Nothing appears on the body unless there is a mental pattern corresponding to it. The individual subconscious holds the power of healing, requiring a mental shift to activate it through focused intention and prayer. Faith in the subconscious is the universal principle for enacting healing across various methodologies. Belief is fundamental to experiences, and altering perspectives can significantly impact life outcomes. Prayer therapy aligns conscious and subconscious minds to achieve specific healing intentions through dedicated practice. Faith healing can arise from either a shallow or deep understanding, emphasizing belief's role in recovery. The subjective mind can be shaped by self-suggestion or external affirmations, reflecting its flexibility in healing. Thoughts can heal over distances, showcasing the connection of minds and the subconscious in the healing process. Affirmations before sleep optimize the subconscious's healing abilities, while reducing focus on ailments improves recovery. Your subconscious mind has complete control of the functions, conditions, and sensations of your body. Chapter 7. Mental Healings in Modern Times. The healing power resides within the subconscious mind of each person, and a changed mental attitude on the part of the sick person releases this healing power. Traditional practitioners do not heal. Rather, they facilitate the removal of mental blocks to enable the healing process. This universal healing principle is accessible to everyone, regardless of beliefs. Achieving healing requires faith, as the subconscious responds to one's mental state. Healing is universally available and operates through a principle of faith. The effectiveness of any healing method is rooted in this belief system. Beliefs shape our reality. One's thoughts and beliefs direct the subconscious to manifest experiences in life. The Bible emphasizes the power of belief, indicating that our experiences reflect these beliefs. According to your faith, is it done unto you? Prayer therapy involves the cooperation of the conscious and subconscious mind directed toward a specific aim. It is a deliberate mental action that utilizes positive affirmations to relieve fears and negative thoughts. Faith healing reflects a belief system rather than scientific understanding. It emphasizes the power of belief, as seen in historical figures like Franz Anton Mesmer, whose patients healed through suggestion rather than a real understanding of their ailments. Subjective faith can be cultivated even if the conscious mind has doubts. This passive state promotes receptivity, allowing positive suggestions to take root in the subconscious. Mental influence can transcend space. Thoughts directed towards a loved one can affect their well-being regardless of location, demonstrating the interconnectedness of minds through the universal subconscious. Engaging the subconscious mind while in a relaxed state can lead to healing. Positive affirmations delivered before sleep are particularly effective. Steps for achieving better health include recognizing the healing power of the subconscious, setting clear intentions, and maintaining positive beliefs about health and abundance. Individuals can apply specific techniques to enhance their mental well-being and improve their health through visualizations, affirmations, and the passing over technique, which involves transferring desires from the conscious to the subconscious mind. Effective prayer combines knowledge of mental laws with specific practices. A clear mental image must precede the manifestation of desires. Visualization involves creating vivid mental images of one's desires. This process can lead to tangible outcomes in reality as the subconscious mind acts on these images. Similar to visualization, the mental movie method involves mentally rehearsing scenarios to manifest desired outcomes. The Baudouin technique simplifies inducing suggestions in the subconscious by using brief affirmations in a relaxed state. The sleeping technique takes advantage of the drowsy state to reduce mental effort and facilitate subconscious acceptance of positive affirmations. Expressing gratitude in advance for a request helps to align the subconscious with the desired reality. Affirmations should be meaningful and true to life principles. They can lead to changes in subconscious belief and subsequent healing outcomes. The argumentative method uses reasoning to convince oneself and others that their ailments stem from false beliefs, promoting healing through mental clarity. The absolute method emphasizes the divine qualities of God to create a healing environment for oneself or others. The decree method focuses on spoken affirmations that are charged with belief, manifesting desired changes in life circumstances. Utilizing the mentioned techniques can lead to profound improvement in life and health. Recognizing the subconscious mind's responsiveness to healthy thoughts can result in genuinely transformative experiences. Chapter 8. Practical Techniques in Mental Healings. An engineer has specific methods for creating structures, just as individuals can use techniques to manage and direct their lives. Understanding that prayer operates through defined techniques is essential, as nothing occurs by chance in a law-abiding universe. This chapter provides practical methods for personal prayer that effectively nurture spiritual life. Your desire is your prayer. It comes out of your deepest needs, and it reveals the things you want in life. Prayer is defined as the sincere desire of the soul, reflecting one's deepest needs and wants. Different methods exist to approach prayer, mainly focusing on personal rather than ritualistic forms. The passing over technique involves inducing a relaxed state and transferring conscious desires to the subconscious, promoting healing and fulfillment. An example includes a child affirming,
"It is passing away now,"
leading to a swift recovery. You are building your mental home all the time, and your thought and mental imagery represent your blueprint. Mental blueprints shape experiences. Focusing on positive imagery attracts corresponding outcomes. True prayer encompasses both scientific principles and artistic techniques. Belief and visualization play vital roles in this process. The certainty of mental responses from the subconscious is essential for effective prayer. A mental picture is worth 1,000 words. Your subconscious will bring to pass any picture held in the mind, backed by faith. Visualization involves vividly imagining desired outcomes as if they are real, creating strong mental impressions that manifest in reality. The mental movie method encourages individuals to visualize desired situations actively, as demonstrated through an experience of successfully acquiring a position by visualizing a large audience. The Baudouin technique simplifies affirmations to short phrases repeated in a relaxed state, effectively imprinting ideas onto the subconscious. Utilizing a sleepy state to affirm positive outcomes reinforces the desired beliefs, aiding in modifying negative behaviors. The thank you technique involves expressing gratitude even before desires are fulfilled, attracting positive outcomes through the law of reciprocity, as illustrated in the success story of Mr. Broke. Affirming truths fosters positive mental patterns. Health and harmony are recognized as natural states achievable through conscious effort. To affirm is to state that it is so, and as you maintain this attitude of mind as true, regardless of all evidence to the contrary, you will receive an answer to your prayer. The argumentative method combines reasoning with spiritual understanding to alter false beliefs contributing to ailments. By focusing on the divine qualities of God during prayer, transformative energies can assist in healing efforts akin to modern therapy practices. The subconscious mind is always geared towards constructive outcomes, influencing overall health and well-being. Negative thoughts hinder it. The tendency of your subconscious is always lifeward. Your job is with your conscious mind. Feed your subconscious mind with premises which are true. The interaction between the conscious and subconscious minds operates through the roles of different nerve systems, translating thoughts into physical manifestations. It is essential to uphold positive thoughts to maintain health and well-being, striking a balance against detrimental beliefs. Health is the natural state. Illness signifies a deviation from the innate life principle. Positive affirmations reinforce the life-enhancing aspects of the subconscious. By practicing these techniques, individuals have the opportunity to harness the power of their subconscious to manifest desired realities, leading to a fulfilling and health-oriented life. Chapter 9. The tendency of the subconscious is lifeward. Your subconscious mind constitutes over 90% of your mental life, driving lifeward and constructive processes. It tirelessly builds and preserves your body, embodying infinite life and wisdom. This source of inspiration fosters aspirations and urges for growth and love, as demonstrated by extraordinary acts during crises. Notable individuals like Robert Louis Stevenson and Mark Twain tapped into their subconscious for creativity, showcasing its power. Your subconscious processes are always lifeward and constructive. The conscious mind operates through the cerebrospinal nervous system, while the subconscious utilizes the sympathetic nervous system. Together, they harmoniously manage mental actions and body functions. Thoughts entertained by the conscious mind generate corresponding responses within the subconscious, linking ideas to reality manifestation. The body functions with a collective intelligence at the cellular level, executing tasks based on the conscious mind's directives. However, negative thoughts interfere with this process. Psychological patterns of fear and ignorance distort subconscious responses, obstructing the harmony it naturally seeks. You are the sum total of your own thoughts. The subconscious works for the common good, tirelessly striving for health and harmony. Every thought impacts this process. Negative thoughts can lead to physical and mental ailments. Thus, eliminating destructive thought patterns can restore health and peace. It is normal to be healthy. It is abnormal to be ill. Your subconscious mind is in touch with infinite life and boundless wisdom, and its impulses and ideas are always forward-moving. By feeding your subconscious with life-affirming thoughts, you align yourself with its constructive nature. Engaging with your subconscious through relaxation and visualization can unlock its immense potential. The tendency of the subconscious is always lifeward. By aligning your conscious mind with this truth, you can achieve profound personal growth and healing. The feeling of health produces health. The feeling of wealth produces wealth. When you imagine the reality of the fulfilled desire and feel the thrill of accomplishment, your subconscious brings about the realization of your desire. Chapter 10. How to get the results you want. The principal reasons for failure are lack of confidence and too much effort. Many individuals hinder the answers to their requests by not fully understanding the subconscious mind. When properly utilized, the subconscious executes accepted ideas using its resources for either constructive or destructive outcomes. To achieve success, one must ensure the subconscious accepts the idea as a current reality. Mental coercion fails. Instead, faith and clarity of request are critical. Whenever your subconscious mind accepts an idea, it immediately begins to execute it. Relaxation is crucial when seeking solutions. One should focus on the end result rather than the details of the process. This approach enables the subconscious to manifest desired outcomes effectively. Turn over your request with faith and confidence, and your subconscious will take over and answer for you. It is essential to use imagination rather than willpower in manipulating the subconscious. Focusing on desired outcomes will invoke a state of freedom from the ailment or problem. The power of belief and imagination combined ensures positive results. Like a soldier marking time, you neither go forward nor backward. In other words, you don't get anywhere. Using disciplined imagination can yield beneficial results. Prayer, accompanied by belief, leads to fulfillment. The process involves identifying the problem, seeking the solution, and resting in the conviction that the solution is realized. Conflicting desires and fears can hinder progress. When mental effort is applied excessively, it often leads to the opposite of desired results. To resolve this tension, relaxation and faith should replace mental strain. The law of reversed effort states that when your desires and imagination are in conflict, your imagination invariably gains the day. The agreement between conscious and subconscious thoughts is vital for successful outcomes. Entering a relaxed state before sleep allows for clearer communication with the subconscious. Imagine the fulfillment of your desire over and over again prior to sleep. Sleep in peace and wake in joy. Avoid mental coercion. Maintain ease and faith. Accept ideas for your subconscious to act on effectively. Seek unique solutions outside traditional bounds. Stay unconcerned about bodily functions. Trust your subconscious. The feeling of health and wealth breeds health and wealth. Use imagination wisely and positively. Enter a relaxed state prior to sleep to affirm desires. Financial struggles often arise from not convincing the subconscious mind of perpetual abundance. Wealth can come effortlessly, not through hard labor alone, but through confidence in one's value. Wealth stems from a subconscious conviction of abundance, not mere affirmations. Most people lack awareness of tapping into their subconscious potential. A poverty mindset leads to actual poverty, while an abundant mindset can attract wealth. Wealth is simply a subconscious conviction on the part of the individual. Repeat affirmations of wealth several times a day, focusing on the feelings associated with abundance to cultivate a positive mindset toward wealth. Affirmations must not provoke mental conflict. Feeling genuine about wealth is key. Vague or contradictory affirmations can lead to failures. Use affirmations that do not conflict with your current subconscious beliefs, especially before sleep. Negative thoughts manifest as unwanted circumstances, while positive affirmations lead to abundance. Your subconscious mind is like a bank, a sort of universal financial institution. It magnifies whatever you deposit or impress upon it, whether it is the idea of wealth or of poverty. Choose wealth. Focus on constructive thoughts for positive outcomes. Persisting with negative thoughts can neutralize previous positive affirmations. Allow good intentions to take root without doubt. Wealth is linked to the ideas within your mind, independent of external market fluctuations. Those who struggle financially often voice negativity towards others' success, which reflects personal envy and hinders their growth. The feeling of wealth produces wealth. Keep this in mind at all times. Envy can block your financial flow. Instead, rejoice in others' successes to attract wealth positively. Avoid negativity toward others. It blocks your own wealth. Repeat affirmations of wealth before sleep to influence the subconscious positively. Chapter 11. How to use the power of your subconscious for wealth. If you are facing financial challenges, it indicates that your subconscious mind hasn't accepted the belief that you will always have abundance. Wealth isn't solely dependent on hard work. It's also about aligning your mindset. Many successful individuals earn significant incomes with minimal effort, as they have cultivated a mindset of wealth. Wealth is simply a subconscious conviction on the part of the individual. Wealth is fundamentally a conviction within your subconscious. To cultivate a wealth consciousness, it is essential to ingrain the ideas of abundance rather than merely affirming, "I am wealthy," which may not resonate with your true feelings. Most people lack an invisible support system, leading to feelings of helplessness in financial downturns. A poverty mindset yields poverty-stricken conditions, while a wealth-oriented mindset attracts abundance. Your words can cleanse wrong ideas from your mind and replace them with constructive thoughts. To cultivate wealth, repeat "wealth, success" several times a day. These thoughts are powerful and resonate with the inner capabilities of your subconscious. Focus on the essence of wealth, allowing prosperous feelings to emerge. Your affirmation succeeds best when it is specific and when it does not produce a mental conflict or argument. Repeated affirmations of prosperity may fail if they feel insincere or conflicting with your beliefs. Instead, use specific, non-conflicting affirmations such as, "By day and by night, I am being prospered in all my interests." To avoid mental conflicts, repeat affirmations that do not contradict your beliefs about money, such as, "My sales are improving every day." This encourages cooperation between your conscious and subconscious minds. Negative statements about finances like, "There is a shortage," act as blank checks against your prosperity, attracting lack into your life. Stop writing blank checks such as, "There is not enough to go around." Your subconscious mind magnifies whatever thoughts you plant within it. Fill your mind with thoughts of prosperity and goodness to attract abundance. Lack of results often stems from fleeting negative thoughts that overshadow your affirmations. Allow your positive affirmations to take root without interruption. Wealth comes from the ideas in your mind, not merely from material possessions. Trust that wealth will continuously flow into your life, regardless of external conditions. Celebrating the success of others can create a positive cycle of attraction for your prosperity. Rejoice in the prosperity of others. Let go of critical thoughts towards others' success. Positive thoughts create pathways to wealth, making it essential to foster goodwill with everyone. As you fall asleep, repeat wealth to yourself. This practice nurtures your subconscious mind, inviting abundance into your life. Choose to be wealthy with the help of your subconscious. Develop a wealth mindset without hard toil. Understand, wealth is a conviction of your mind. Cultivate thoughts of invisible support. Use affirmations related to wealth right before sleep. Maintain feelings of wealth to produce actual wealth. Align your conscious and subconscious beliefs. Replace conflicts with constructive affirmations. Assert positive sales affirmations. Avoid negative statements about money. Regularly deposit thoughts of abundance in your subconscious. Consistency in affirmations is key. Recognize that your ideas can be your wealth. Overcome envy towards others' wealth. Form positive relationships with money. It is your inherent right to lead a prosperous life full of abundance and luxury. Strive not for mere sufficiency, but for a fulfilled life enriched by the wealth of your mind. Money represents freedom, beauty, and economic well-being. It signifies health, just as one's financial flow reflects overall well-being. Harnessing the power of your subconscious connects you to a steady supply of wealth. Cultivate the mentality that money is perpetually flowing in your life, irrespective of external scenarios. Many feel they should earn more, but might harbor condemnation of money or an unacknowledged belief in the virtue of poverty. There is no virtue in poverty. It is a disease like any other mental disease. Focusing solely on money can lead to imbalance. True wealth comprises emotional, relational, and spiritual satisfaction as well. Poverty is a state of mind that hinders your growth and potential. Recognizing it as such is crucial for financial improvement. Develop a positive mindset about money. Criticism drives it away from you. Adopt affirmations that foster a healthy relationship with money. Embrace it as a beneficial and abundant force in your life. Recognize that the value of money is shaped by human perception and not inherent quality. Visualize your goals and let the subconscious nurture those visualizations to manifest them in reality. Resentment towards pay may sever ties with employers. Your negative thoughts can trigger similar responses in your work environment. Condemnation of others' success can stifle your own financial potential. Affirm the well-being of your financial transactions to ensure wise management of your investments. A lack of integrity and honesty in pursuits attracts negative outcomes, while genuine effort leads to true success. Align your mindset with a perception of abundance, and you'll find wealth continually flowing into your life. Affirm that you are one with the infinite riches of the universe. Embrace your right to be wealthy and see money as a healthy exchange. Prioritize balanced ambition that embodies true happiness and prosperity, and cultivate an attitude of abundance and joy. Chapter 12. Your right to be rich. You have the inherent right to be rich and lead a prosperous life filled with happiness and freedom. This chapter emphasizes that money is essential for growth and spiritual fulfillment. You should embrace the abundance that your subconscious mind can bring into your life, seeing the desire for wealth as a cosmic urge. It is your right to be rich. You are here to lead the abundant life and be happy, radiant, and free. Money symbolizes freedom from want and reflects the economic vitality of society. Healthy circulation of money, akin to blood in the body, indicates economic health. Condemning money leads to economic illness. Throughout history, various mediums of exchange have been used, evolving into modern currency for convenience. Money is a symbol of exchange. It means to you not only freedom from want, but beauty, luxury, abundance, and refinement. Understanding the powers of your subconscious mind enables you to navigate toward varied riches, spiritual, mental, or financial. Firm belief in your economic supply allows you to maintain abundance regardless of external circumstances. Knowledge of the powers of your subconscious mind is the means to the royal road to riches of all kinds, spiritual, mental, or financial. Many feel undercompensated due to subconscious feelings condemning money and the notion that poverty might hold virtue. Early beliefs and societal interpretations can lead to these negative attitudes. There is no virtue in poverty. It is a disease like any other mental disease. The urge of the life principle in you is toward growth, expansion, and the life more abundant. While some obsess over wealth, balance is crucial. True success encompasses peace, pursuit of passions, and contribution to the world. Material wealth should not be pursued at the expense of inner peace. You cannot attract what you criticize. Getting the right attitude toward money is essential. Acknowledge the symbolic value of money while maintaining a balanced perspective on its role in a fulfilling life. Develop a positive relationship with money. Your thought is creative. Thought fused with feeling becomes a subjective faith or belief, and according to your belief is it done unto you. Poverty is a disease of the mind. To overcome it, one must shift their perspective on wealth and abundance. Negative attitudes toward money can block its flow. Viewing money as beneficial aligns one's subconscious with financial success. Thought patterns and beliefs about money shape financial reality. By changing those patterns, individuals can attract the money they need. Criticism of money and wealth can hinder personal financial growth. Thus, a positive mindset is necessary. By using affirmations, visualization, and maintaining a wealth consciousness, individuals can ensure a constant supply of money. Believing in the infinite resources of the subconscious mind opens the floodgates of prosperity. If you imagine an objective clearly, you will be provided with the necessities in ways you know not of through the wonder-working power of your subconscious mind. Chapter 13. Your subconscious mind as a partner in success. Success is defined as successful living, characterized by peace, joy, and happiness. True success derives from intangible qualities like harmony and integrity, which are nurtured through meditation and understanding of one's deeper self. Success means successful living. A long period of peace, joy, and happiness on this plane may be termed success. The first step to success is to discover the work or passion you love and pursue it diligently. Continuous education and staying informed about your field are essential. Specialize in a specific branch of your field and strive to excel in it, having a genuine interest in serving the world. Ensure that your ambitions benefit others, creating a cycle of giving and receiving that fosters true success. A successful man is not selfish. His main desire in life is to serve humanity. True success is accompanied by peace of mind. Material wealth cannot substitute for it. Engaging in dishonest practices leads to inner dysfunction and is ultimately not successful. Genuine success is linked to personal fulfillment and psychological understanding. There is no true success without peace of mind. The subconscious mind is a powerful tool in manifesting goals. It requires focused intention. Imagination and belief in the outcome lead to successful realization. For instance, visualizing success and internalizing it can lead one to unexpected results, as illustrated by successful individuals who attribute their achievements to the power of their imagination and subconscious. What we think and feel, we create. We create what we believe. Numerous individuals have harnessed their subconscious to attain their dreams, whether it's a movie actor visualizing fame, a pharmacist imagining owning a store, or a scientist experiencing breakthroughs through relaxation and belief in their subconscious process. Your thought fused with feeling becomes a subjective faith or belief, and according to your belief, is it done unto you. Success implies a life of happiness and fulfillment. Passionate engagement and continuous self-improvement are vital. Genuine success stems from altruism and peace of mind. Sustained imagination and belief are the keys to realizing goals. Believe you were born to succeed, and wonders will happen as you pray. Your subconscious is always an ally. Engage it actively for guidance. The outcome of your efforts is a reflection of your inner beliefs and feelings. If you imagine an objective clearly, you will be provided with the necessities through the wonder-working power of your subconscious mind. Reflect on these principles to cultivate your potential for success, and trust in the innate wisdom of your subconscious mind. Chapter 14. Scientists use the subconscious mind. Activation of subconscious power is crucial to their success. For instance, Chemist Friedrich von Stradonitz discovered the structure of the benzene ring after entrusting the problem to his subconscious mind, which presented a solution through a metaphorical vision. Inventor Nikola Tesla utilized his imagination to develop his inventions. He visualized them in detail, confident that his subconscious would reveal all necessary information.
Invariably, my device works as I imagined it should. In 20 years, there has not been a single exception.
Distinguished naturalist Professor Agassiz experienced insights while asleep that helped him reconstruct a fossil he had struggled to decipher. His subconscious mind played a key role in revealing the missing features of the fossil. Dr. Frederick Banting's discovery of insulin stemmed from his subconscious, guiding him to a solution after he had diligently focused on the problem of diabetes. This highlights the importance of trusting the subconscious for answers, even if they do not come immediately. You do not always get the answer overnight. Keep on turning your request over to your subconscious until the day breaks and the shadows flee away. Dr. Lothar von Blenkschmidt used visualization and subconscious power to escape a prison camp during World War II. He imagined his freedom and planned his escape, which unfolded successfully against the odds.
I said to my subconscious mind, I want to go to Los Angeles, and you will find the way.
Archaeologists and paleontologists leverage their subconscious memories to reconstruct ancient scenes, giving life to historical artifacts by imagining their original contexts. To make decisions, individuals should quiet their minds and focus on solutions before sleep. Engaging the subconscious with faith helps in receiving guidance, as demonstrated by anecdotes where individuals found lost items or made crucial decisions. The action is your thought, and the reaction is the response of your subconscious mind. Sleep is not merely rest. It is when the subconscious mind operates actively, healing, and problem-solving without interference from the conscious mind. Sufficient sleep is vital for emotional and physical well-being. Insufficient sleep can lead to irritability and diminished cognitive function. Studies show that even slight sleep loss can severely impact behavior and perception. Real-life examples illustrate how individuals receive profound insights or warnings during dreams, empowering them to make significant life choices. The subconscious holds insights into potential future outcomes based on habitual thoughts. Positive beliefs can mold one's future experiences. Your future is in your mind now, based on your habitual thinking and beliefs. Suggestions for enhancing sleep include guiding the subconscious with affirmations and relaxation techniques, which can lead to clearer thinking and problem resolution upon waking. Belief in the subconscious's wisdom and capabilities is essential. With focused intention and relaxation, one can activate this inner power to facilitate healing, guidance, and creative solutions in life. Chapter 15: Your Subconscious and the Wonders of Sleep. You spend about a third of your life sleeping, a necessary process that provides more than just rest for the body. It facilitates healing and answers to life's problems. While your body rests, your vital organs continue functioning, and your subconscious mind remains active and engaged. Healing processes happen more efficiently during sleep due to the conscious mind's absence. Your subconscious mind never rests or sleeps. It is always active, controlling all your vital forces. Dr. John Bigelow emphasizes that sleep connects us to higher wisdom and is crucial for spiritual development. It is vital to periodically withdraw from daily stress to connect inside, claiming guidance and strength from the subconscious. This regular withdrawal from sense evidence and the noise and confusion of everyday living is also a form of sleep. That is, you become asleep to the world of the senses and alive to the wisdom and power of your subconscious mind. Lack of sleep can lead to irritability and significant mental health issues, such as insomnia leading to psychosis. Studies show that sleep deprivation adversely affects memory, learning, and perception. Sleep is essential for mental well-being. Prayers and positive thoughts before sleeping can guide decision-making. Personal anecdotes illustrate how the subconscious can lead to significant insights during and after sleep. The subconscious holds knowledge of future events based on our conscious thoughts. By focusing on positive outcomes and believing in a bright future, we can influence our destiny. The future, the result of your habitual thinking, is already in your mind, except when you change it through prayer. To ensure restorative sleep, it's essential to manage pre-sleep activities, maintain a calming environment, and embrace positive affirmations for peace and guidance. I sleep in peace, I wake in joy, and in Him I live, move, and have my being. Marital issues often stem from ignorance of the mind's functions. By harnessing the law of the mind, couples can overcome friction. Unity in prayer and shared ideals fosters harmony. Addressing the root causes of issues before entering marriage can prevent future strife. Ignorance of the functions and powers of the mind is the cause of all marital trouble. By praying together, they stay together. Real marriage is founded on spiritual principles characterized by love, honesty, and mutual respect. Dependency on a partner for happiness or security undermines true partnership. Individual strength and knowledge of the subconscious mind provide a foundation for personal well-being. Marriage, to be real, must first be on a spiritual basis. It must be of the heart, and the heart is the chalice of love. To attract a partner with desirable qualities, one should impress their subconscious mind with those traits. Engaging in affirmations and mental imagery can manifest the ideal relationship. You must build into your mentality the mental equivalent of what you want in a marriage partner. When you really believe you can have the type man or woman you idealize, it is done unto you as you believe. Personal patterns can lead to repeated relationship mistakes. Understanding one's motivations is essential to break these cycles. Personal affirmation by the woman who previously attracted undesirable partners helped her invent a new, fulfilling reality aligned with her true desires. Divorce is a personal decision influenced by unique circumstances. Each individual must assess their relationship's health and their personal needs for genuine happiness. Negative beliefs and mental patterns precede divorce. Recognizing how thoughts influence relationships can facilitate reconciliation and healing. Divorce takes place first in the mind. The legal proceedings follow after. The initial dissolution of a relationship occurs in one's thought processes. Practicing love and goodwill counteracts resentment. Nagging may arise from a lack of attention or affection. Positive reinforcement and appreciation can alleviate such issues. Harboring resentment creates emotional distance in marriage. Addressing feelings and fostering kindness are essential for marital health. Discussing marital problems with others can create negative perceptions and undermine the relationship. Confidential counseling is recommended. Attempting to change a partner's essential traits can be detrimental. Focus on self-improvement rather than attempting to mold your spouse. Regular prayer together strengthens relationships. Practicing appreciation and forgiveness daily enhances mutual respect and love. Chapter 16. Your subconscious mind and marital problems. Marital issues often stem from ignorance of the mind's functions. By harnessing the law of the mind, couples can overcome friction. Unity in prayer and shared ideals fosters harmony. Addressing the root causes of issues before entering marriage can prevent future strife. Real marriage is founded on spiritual principles characterized by love, honesty, and mutual respect. Dependency on a partner for happiness or security undermines true partnership. Individual strength and knowledge of the subconscious mind provide a foundation for personal well-being. To attract a partner with desirable qualities, one should impress their subconscious mind with those traits. Engaging in affirmations and mental imagery can manifest the ideal relationship. Similarly, affirming the qualities in the desired partner effectively draws them into one's life. Inner belief and emotional resonance with these ideals are crucial. Personal patterns can lead to repeated relationship mistakes. Understanding one's motivations is essential to break these cycles. Personal affirmation by the woman who previously attracted undesirable partners helped her invent a new, fulfilling reality aligned with her true desires. Divorce is a personal decision influenced by unique circumstances. Each individual must assess their relationship's health and their personal needs for genuine happiness. Negative beliefs and mental patterns precede divorce. Recognizing how thoughts influence relationships can facilitate reconciliation and healing. The initial dissolution of a relationship occurs in one's thought processes. Practicing love and goodwill counteracts resentment. Nagging may arise from a lack of attention or affection. Positive reinforcement and appreciation can alleviate such issues. Harboring resentment creates emotional distance in marriage. Addressing feelings and fostering kindness are essential for marital health. Discussing marital problems with others can create negative perceptions and undermine the relationship. Confidential counseling is recommended. Attempting to change a partner's essential traits can be detrimental. Focus on self-improvement rather than attempting to mold your spouse. Regular prayer together strengthens relationships. Practicing appreciation and forgiveness daily enhances mutual respect and love. Happiness is a state of mind. You have the freedom to choose happiness. The thoughts you habitually entertain in your mind have the tendency to actualize themselves in physical conditions. The kingdom of happiness is in your thought and feeling. Chapter 17. Your subconscious mind and your happiness. William James, the father of American psychology, said that the greatest discovery of the 19th century was not in the realm of physical science, but in the power of the subconscious mind touched by faith. This subconscious power enables individuals to overcome problems and achieve happiness. True happiness stems from the realization of one's ability to solve issues, heal, and prosper. While transient experiences can bring joy, lasting happiness originates from trusting in the divine guidance of the subconscious. Happiness is a deliberate choice and state of mind. The Bible states, "Choose ye this day whom ye will serve," emphasizing that happiness can be chosen daily. One should cultivate positive thoughts by focusing on true, honest, and lovely things, as outlined in Philippians 4:8. Begin the day with affirmations of gratitude, divine guidance, and success to consciously choose happiness. A farmer exemplified the practice of happiness, stating,
It is a habit of mine to be happy.
"Repeated positive thoughts create habits, forming a positive mindset that fosters continual happiness. However, one must genuinely desire to be happy, as some individuals may resist happiness due to their established negative patterns. Happiness is a habit. It is a good habit to ponder often on whatsoever things are true, honest, just, pure, lovely, and of good report. Many unconsciously choose unhappiness by adopting negative thoughts and attitudes which manifest in their reality. Beliefs such as, "I will not succeed," or "everything will go wrong," condition one's mindset towards despair. Recognizing that one's thoughts shape their experiences is crucial for overcoming negativity. Wealth does not guarantee happiness. Various individuals, regardless of their financial status, exhibit varying levels of happiness. True happiness lies in the mind, not in external possessions or achievements. You cannot buy happiness with all the money in the world. The kingdom of happiness is in your thought and feeling. A business executive transformed his mindset from negativity to positivity by affirming good intentions and blessing his co-workers. Through redirecting his thoughts, he was able to foster harmony in his work environment. This example illustrates that the blocks to happiness are often self-imposed, drawn from fears and negative affirmations. Our reactions to people and situations are governed by our own thoughts. Emotional maturity involves recognizing that one's feelings hinge on their interpretations rather than external events. By cultivating loving and positive thoughts towards oneself and others, individuals can foster a more harmonious existence. The subconscious mind acts as a recording machine, reflecting the thoughts we hold about ourselves and others. Engaging in positive thinking not only enhances personal well-being, but also positively influences those around us, as depicted in the Golden Rule. The good you do for others comes back to you in like measure, and the evil you do returns to you by the law of your own mind. Positive thoughts about others reflect positively on oneself. Negative thoughts act as mental poison, adversely affecting one's well-being. The mind creates the reality one experiences. Compassion towards others, including those who may be mentally ill or difficult, fosters understanding and positive interactions. Practicing empathy can break down barriers and lead to healthier relationships. Maintaining a focus on love, goodwill, and understanding is vital in cultivating both personal happiness and harmonious relationships with others. Chapter 18: Your Subconscious Mind and Harmonious Human Relations. The subconscious mind acts like a recording device that mirrors your thoughts and emotions. It emphasizes the importance of the golden rule. You should treat others how you want to be treated, as your thoughts about others reflect back on yourself. Negative judgments and resentments towards others, even if kept private, can harm you mentally and physically. Your subconscious mind is a recording machine which faithfully reproduces whatever you impress upon it. Judgment shapes relationships. How you view others influences how they relate to you. The principle of "you reap what you sow" highlights that good actions lead to positive returns, while negative actions create personal strife. Your subconscious does not differentiate between people. It reacts based on your consistent thoughts and feelings towards them. As you would that men should think about you, think you about them in like manner. Reflect on your reactions to daily events, recognizing that external negativity can only affect you if you allow it. For example, a husband who became angry over media opinions learned to manage his emotional responses, leading to improved health and peace. An office worker who felt animosity towards her colleagues found freedom in affirming positive thoughts about them. This shift in internal dialogue transformed antagonistic feelings into camaraderie. To understand all is to forgive all. It is not necessary to validate another's actions. It is essential to maintain your own peace by controlling your reactions. Emotional maturity means you can remain calm and composed regardless of external circumstances, as no one can disturb you without your consent. By consciously choosing to radiate love and goodwill, you align your subconscious mind with positive outcomes, attracting similar energy from others. Ultimately, the quality of your relationships is a reflection of your inner state. Maintaining harmony within leads to harmony in your interactions. Forgiveness is getting your thoughts in line with the divine law of harmony. Self-condemnation is called hell. Forgiveness is called heaven. You cannot be hurt by criticism when you know that you are the master of your thoughts, reactions, and emotions. Forgiveness of others is essential to mental peace and radiant health. To forgive is to give something for, give love, peace, joy, wisdom, and all the blessings of life to the other, until there is no sting left in your mind. Chapter 19: How to use your subconscious mind for forgiveness. Life does not discriminate, as God expresses harmony and abundance through everyone. Resistance to this flow leads to negative conditions and self-inflicted suffering. Blaming God for personal troubles is misguided. It is our negative thoughts that create chaos. Life continuously forgives us, repairing injuries and ailments without grudge. Negative memories hinder this flow, making forgiveness essential for healing. People often punish themselves through guilt, misunderstanding the concept of God and forgiveness. True forgiveness involves aligning thoughts with divine harmony, alleviating the burdens of guilt. Real-life examples demonstrate how guilt can hinder wellness, but can be alleviated by recognizing personal growth and understanding one's mistakes. Forgiveness is about self-liberation and wishing well to others. Criticism can serve as a corrective tool rather than an insult. By choosing to respond with love and understanding, one can transform resentment into positive action. For forgiving. This act is ultimately for forgiving. This act is ultimately for oneself, creating space for love, peace, and health. A straightforward method involves relaxation and affirming forgiveness towards oneself and others, aiming to break the cycle of negative thoughts and emotions. Life is impartial and favors those who align with harmony. Personal suffering arises from negative thinking. Life itself does not inflict suffering. Having a loving concept of God will bring blessings. Life is inherently forgiving. It does not hold grudges. Guilt stems from misunderstanding God's nature. We punish ourselves. Man is responsible for his experiences based on how he thinks and acts. Criticism can be constructive. Embrace it as a chance for improvement. The emotional trigger of negative thoughts can be controlled by conscious awareness. Life's unfolding is a reflection of our prayers and thoughts. Recognize that desires and inclinations can be channeled positively for well-being. Emotional pains often stem from resentments that can be dissolved through love and forgiveness. The very act of forgiving someone is a gift to oneself, serving as a clearing mechanism for negativity. By adopting these principles, individuals can transform their emotional landscape and cultivate a life filled with love, peace, and vitality. Chapter 20. How your subconscious removes mental blocks. The solutions to problems exist within the issues themselves. A positive mental attitude, believing in the infinite intelligence of your subconscious, is crucial for finding answers. The solution lies within the problem. The answer is in every question. Habits are formed through repetition and become automatic responses. You can choose to cultivate good habits or fall into bad ones. Your thoughts and actions will shape your subconscious mind. You are a creature of habit. Habit is the function of your subconscious mind. Mr. Jones struggled with alcoholism, feeling powerless against his urges. Through guidance, he learned to harmonize his conscious and subconscious minds, replacing negative thoughts with positive visualizations of his desired life. Visualization and relaxation techniques can help recondition the mind. Positive images of success and well-being can transform an individual's life, as demonstrated by Mr. Jones achieving happiness and success after overcoming his addiction. Mr. Block faced repeated failures in business due to negative beliefs. By altering his mindset to one of success and positive expectation, he broke his cycle of misfortune and regained his past success. The only obstacle to your success and achievement is your own thought or mental image. True desire is essential for growth. When you want something as much as you need air, you will find a way to achieve it, regardless of outside injustices. A man struggling with serious health issues found that his problems stemmed from guilt and negative habits. By addressing his subconscious beliefs and using positive affirmations, he experienced significant healing. Acknowledgement of addiction or harmful habits is crucial. Fear and denial can trap individuals in cycles of self-destruction, making it essential to confront the truth about one's condition. A strong desire to change can lead to substantial progress. When the desire to overcome a bad habit outweighs the desire to maintain it, individuals can begin their healing journey. Focus on positive outcomes rather than pain. Envisioning a brighter future can replace negative thought patterns, leading to emotional and mental liberation. Simple techniques such as meditation, visualization, and affirmations can effectively help overcome fear and anxiety. These methods cultivate inner peace and confidence. Many fears stem from early influences and can be irrational. Maintaining a focus on positive outcomes combats abnormal fears and allows individuals to reclaim their lives. Act against your fears to diminish them. Transform negative thoughts into constructive ones. Embrace love and positivity in life. Continually affirm success and positivity. Visualize overcoming fears, focusing on positive experiences. Recognize and confront fears rather than avoiding them. Banish negative beliefs through understanding and support. Learn to harness the power of your subconscious mind to facilitate healing and empowerment. When fear knocks at the door of your mind, let faith in God and all things good open the door. You can overcome abnormal fear when you know the power of your subconscious mind can change conditions and bring to pass the cherished desires of your heart. The things you fear do not really exist except as thoughts in your mind. Thoughts are creative. Love casts out fear. Chapter 21. How to use your subconscious mind to remove fear. Students have successfully overcome public speaking fears by using positive affirmations to reprogram their subconscious. Fear is often a thought-based reaction to non-existent threats, often magnified by the subconscious. Fear is man's greatest enemy. It is behind failure, sickness, and poor human relations. Fear leads to personal challenges such as failure and poor relationships, as seen through various anecdotes. Overcoming fears requires confronting them directly and changing one's thought patterns. Do the thing you are afraid to do, and the death of fear is certain. Specific techniques include visualization, relaxation, and affirmations. This includes emotionalizing positive thoughts to counteract fear. Regular practice of these techniques leads to confidence and tranquility in the face of fearful situations. Fear can be categorized into normal, protective instincts, and abnormal, irrational fears influenced by past experiences. Strategies for overcoming both types involve shifting focus from fear to desired positive outcomes. Fear is a negative thought in your mind. Supplant it with a constructive thought. To combat fear, individuals should focus on their strengths, past successes, and maintain a positive mental diet. Fears can be dissolved by understanding the power of the subconscious to change conditions. Love and self-confidence are antidotes to fear. By concentrating on the positive and the presence of divine love, one can eliminate fear. Cease to dream, and when you lose interest, cease to dream, and when you lose interest in life. Your age should be a distinct asset to any organization because of your practice and application through the years of the principles of the Golden Rule and the law of love and goodwill. Aging should not be feared. It is a natural process that reveals spiritual powers. A positive mindset about aging can result in a fruitful stage of life. Welcome the advancing years. It means you are moving higher on the path of life, which has no end. The aging process is a natural change, not a tragedy. Embracing this change allows for growth beyond physical limitations. Spirituality and eternal life existence are core themes. Research supports survival after death, offering evidence that life continues beyond physical existence. Life is an invisible force that can be understood and expressed positively. Just like electricity, life is real and can be harnessed for various purposes. The idea that age leads to decay is misleading. True wisdom and joy develop over time with a focus on beauty and goodness. A surgeon in his 80s, active and productive, demonstrates that thoughts dictate one's vitality. Older adults should never think of themselves as retired or useless. Age should be perceived as an asset rather than an impediment. Employers should value experience and wisdom. The secret of youth is love, joy, inner peace, and laughter. Age should not define one's capabilities. The focus should be on wisdom, experience, and the ability to contribute. Retirement offers a chance for new ventures and passions. It is important to engage the mind continuously to remain youthful. A growing elderly demographic is becoming influential and should not be sidelined due to age discrimination. Youth can be recaptured through positive affirmations and the loving wisdom from one's subconscious. Thoughts can rejuvenate and inspire. Reject negative stereotypes about aging, affirm life, and envision a bright, vibrant future. Historical figures demonstrate that significant achievements can occur later in life. Elders possess immense potential to impact society positively. Cultivate qualities like patience and love. Address the fear of time to prevent premature aging. Age signifies the dawn of wisdom. Productive years often extend beyond 65. Embrace aging as moving higher in life. Understand that life is eternal and self-renewing. Study evidence of life after death. Recognize the reality of spirit and life. View old age as a contemplation of lasting truths. Years count only when devoid of purpose. Define youth by thought and spirit. Gray hairs symbolize experience and wisdom. Realize that thoughts determine youthfulness. Imagined fears can manifest as realities. Stay curious and engaged with life. Focus on future possibilities. Retirement can lead to newfound passions. Contribute actively to society. Youthful spirit is rooted in joy and peace. Recognize ongoing contributions of the elderly. Fruits of the spirit remain abundant in old age. Chapter 22. How to stay young in spirit forever. Your subconscious mind never grows old. It is timeless, ageless, and endless. It is a part of the universal mind of God, which was never born, and it will never die. Fatigue or old age cannot be predicated on any spiritual quality or power. Your subconscious mind never grows old. It is timeless, ageless, and endless. It is a part of the universal mind of God, which was never born, and it will never die. Fear of aging can lead to mental and physical deterioration. Medical professionals believe that it is this neurotic fear of time rather than time itself that can cause premature aging and stress, manifesting as fatigue or health issues. Age is not the flight of years, but the dawn of wisdom. Wisdom is an awareness of the tremendous spiritual powers in your subconscious mind and the knowledge of how to apply these powers to lead a full and happy life. With the accumulation of experiences and spiritual insights, individuals can access greater awareness and understanding, applying their insights to live a full and happy life. Peace, love, joy, beauty, happiness, wisdom, goodwill, and understanding are qualities which never grow old or die. An 84-year-old surgeon who continues to operate daily and write for journals exemplifies the idea that age does not dictate ability. His belief in his worth and usefulness reflects the idea that we are as strong as we think. Gray hair is an asset, symbolizing greater wisdom, experience, and maturity. It signifies a wealth of knowledge that can greatly benefit organizations and society. Your gray hair is an asset. You are not selling your gray hairs. You are selling your talent, abilities, and wisdom, which you have garnered through the years. To maintain a youthful spirit, one must cultivate qualities like joy, love, and enthusiasm, remain open to new ideas, continue learning, and refuse to succumb to the societal narrative of aging as decline. You grow old when you lose interest in life, when you cease to dream, to hunger after new truths, and to search for new worlds to conquer. Retirement should be viewed as a new venture, an opportunity to pursue interests and passions that one might not have had time for earlier. It signifies growth rather than an end. Being a producer means actively contributing skills, talents, and knowledge to society rather than feeling idle or marginalized due to age. It emphasizes engagement and vitality regardless of age. The fruits of old age include love, joy, peace, patience, gentleness, goodness, faith, meekness, and temperance, all qualities that represent the inner richness and wisdom gained over a lifetime. The aging process should be welcomed as a natural and necessary change in life, seen as a stepping stone for spiritual growth and deepening wisdom, rather than a tragic occurrence. Our thoughts significantly influence our perception of aging. Positive thoughts about oneself foster vitality, while negative thoughts about aging can lead to stagnation and decline. Chapter 23. The Song of Triumph. The essence of love is captured in the Song of Solomon, symbolizing a deep relationship with God as the great lover. To lead the triumphant life, you must be moved by love. When you sing a song, you are expressing your whole nature. To lead a joyful life, one must cultivate love and divine enthusiasm, becoming intoxicated by the Spirit. Expressing oneself through songs reflects one's true nature and connects with God's joy. Your subconscious mind plays a crucial role in manifesting your desires. Feeding your mind only positive thoughts is essential. Your desire, when realized, brings you joy and peace. Negative thoughts should be replaced with affirmations of love, beauty, and success, all essential for personal growth. Meditation allows realization of desires. Examples include visualizing success or healing, which aligns the subconscious with one's aspirations, leading to tangible results. Engaging actively with one's thoughts and emotions can foster well-being and fulfillment. You are to feast on nothing but the joy of the answered prayer. The dove represents inner peace and intuition. When peace is achieved, one can connect deeply with their inner self and find guidance. The shadows are fear, doubt, worry, anxiety, and all the reasons why you cannot do something. Practicing God's presence shapes one's mental and emotional state, leading to better decisions and outcomes in life. Understanding God as an omnipresent power, good and forgiving, influences one's life and beliefs. Deep inner beliefs about God shape reality. A positive, loving concept of God manifests as health, peace, and prosperity in life. Whatever you affix to "I am" and believe, you become. Maintaining awareness of God's presence in daily activities nurtures a consistent spiritual mindset and emotional balance. Doing daily tasks with a consciousness of God fosters divine connection and embellishes one's life with love and enlightenment. The voice of the turtle dove is the voice of peace, the voice of intuition, and of God's inner guidance. Embrace love and positivity, trust in divine guidance, and practice the presence of God in everyday life for holistic growth and transformation. You will begin to flower. Yes, you will begin to blossom forth. Calmly, trust God's holy presence to lead you to green pastures and still waters. Chapter 24. The Practice of the Presence of God. This chapter discusses the concept of God's omnipresence, drawing from Psalm 139, and highlights the importance of recognizing and practicing the presence of God in daily life. To embrace spiritual health, harmony, and peace, individuals must recognize God as the only power and see everything as God's manifestation. By meditating daily on this truth, individuals may experience transformative changes in their lives, including improved health and vitality. The first step is to realize that God is the only power. The next thing to become aware of is that all things, no matter what they are, represent God in manifestation. Seeing God in everything brings about a peaceful existence. When one radiates God's love, they attract positivity and assistance from the world, reinforcing the power of practicing God's presence. One's concept of God shapes their life experiences. A positive belief in God's nature, as infinite love, intelligence, and wholeness, can profoundly affect one's reality. Negative or limited beliefs can lead to depression and hardship. Your real belief about God is of supreme importance. It is done unto you as you believe. Practicing the presence of God means aligning with His nature, which is inherently good and constructive. Believing that one's desires and intentions can lead to prosperity and security aligns with divine will and encourages higher expressions of life. In order to practice the presence, you must do the will of God. The will of God must always be the nature of God. Brother Lawrence, a humble monk, exemplified practicing God's presence in everyday tasks, such as washing dishes. He found God in all activities, turning work into worship, which brought him profound peace and joy. He said the only sorrow he could experience would be the loss of the sense of God's presence, but he never feared that, being wholly aware of God's love and absolute goodness. To practice the presence of God, individuals must let go of negative thoughts and embrace the belief that God is guiding every aspect of their lives. This mental shift from fear to faith transforms external experiences and internal peace. To do the will of God was, as he said, his whole business. The practice of the presence of God is not a passive endeavor, but an active engagement in faith, gratitude, and love. It requires individuals to constantly affirm their connection to the divine, thereby experiencing a life filled with purpose, health, and happiness. Practice the golden rule in all your transactions, then you are writing God's law in your heart. You cannot lose, you can only win by practicing the presence. Chapter 25. Realizing your desire. Desire is described as the driving force behind all actions, fundamental to human existence and creativity. It is considered a divine gift, emphasizing that all individuals can achieve their dreams by harnessing their desires to propel themselves toward their goals. This chapter implores readers to acknowledge their desires as messages from the divine, guiding them to a fuller and happier life. Desire is the power behind all action. Desire is really the cosmic urge in all of us, impelling us to go forward, onward, upward, and Godward. A vital component for realizing desires is belief. Individuals must cultivate an unwavering conviction that their desires are already fulfilled. This state of consciousness eliminates doubts and opens pathways to manifestation. Frustration arises when desires remain unrealized, often due to a lack of recognition of the power that resides within. Failure to realize our desire over a long period of time results in frustration and unhappiness. By aligning thoughts and feelings with one's desires, individuals can facilitate the manifestation of their goals through the assistance of the infinite intelligence at work in the universe. The only requisite is to believe that you have it now, or that you are the being you long to be. Achieving a deep inner conviction through prayer or visualization establishes a sense of peace. This inner calm signifies that one has successfully integrated their desire into their subconscious, enabling them to trust in the inherent process of realization without constant worry about how it will occur. Faith is emphasized as crucial in overcoming hesitation and fear. Personal stories illustrate this, showcasing how doubting oneself can hinder progress. Cultivating faith allows one to embrace opportunities and navigate challenges confidently, aligning inner desires with outward actions. You must not suffer a wish to live, meaning you must supplant the negative feeling with the positive thoughts of success, peace, and prosperity immediately. The chapter describes specific techniques like visualization, where individuals mentally and emotionally embrace their desires to condition the subconscious mind. By adopting a mindset of success and joy, one can enhance the likelihood of their desires manifesting in reality. Several case studies are presented, demonstrating how individuals successfully manifested their desires through proper mindset and belief. These examples underline the principle that what one focuses on and believes to be true will ultimately materialize, reinforcing the connection between thoughts and reality. The blend of faith, represented by Peter, and desire, symbolized by Jesus, is portrayed as a powerful union capable of facilitating miraculous outcomes. By nurturing faith, conviction, and clarity in one's desires, individuals can transcend their limitations and realize their dreams in alignment with their higher self. The dominant idea which you now entertain is your Lord. It generates its own emotion. Emotions compel you to express them. Your true savior is your thought and feeling. Blend these together, and you have a holy covenant, a wedded bliss, the mystic marriage. Chapter 26. The Magic of Faith. This chapter aims to convey the spiritual truth of personal dominion and freedom, emphasizing the need to acknowledge the infinite intelligence within to find direction in life. In all thy ways acknowledge him, and he shall direct thy paths. Faith is depicted as a positive mental attitude that fosters confidence in achieving desires. Doubts and fears are identified as barriers that inhibit success, portraying them as traitors to personal progress. The chapter illustrates these concepts through the story of a salesman who, due to fear, declined a promotion. Our doubts are traitors, making us lose the good we oft might win by fearing to attempt. The narrative uses the biblical figures Peter and Jesus as symbols representing faith and desires. Doubt, akin to the storm, leads to sinking, while faith enables one to overcome challenges. The chapter stresses the importance of replacing negative thoughts with positive affirmations and actions that align with one's aspirations. Thy faith hath made thee whole. Lord, if it be thou, bid me come unto thee on the water. To combat fear and uncertainty, the text encourages increasing awareness of personal spiritual powers. It asserts that one's good comes in the form of desires, and by fostering faith, individuals can move towards their goals, just as Peter, representing faith, walked on water. It is explained that nurturing positive ideas and embodying desires with faith will lead to successful actions. The chapter emphasizes that experiences are governed by the dominant mental state and encourages emotional attachment to positive thoughts. Your true savior is your thought and feeling. The chapter includes 2 significant case studies illustrating the transformative power of faith. One describes a prisoner's mental shift towards forgiveness and freedom, leading to his actual release. The second narrates a student who applied faith to secure a financial miracle for her boyfriend's struggling store. Happiness is framed as a state of consciousness influenced by one's thoughts and feelings. The narrative identifies fear as ignorance that must be overcome, encouraging readers to affirm God's presence and goodness. The kingdom of God is within you, and the kingdom of happiness is in your thought and feeling. Happiness is a state of consciousness. The text proposes that happiness is a habitual choice that can be cultivated through daily affirmations and focus on positive truths. It suggests practical steps for initiating happiness each day and highlights the importance of desired mental attitudes in shaping life experiences. Love casts out fear. You were born to win, to succeed, and to conquer. Every morning I will say, there is something happy on my way. The chapter concludes by asserting that one's mental state shapes interactions with the world. It encourages readers to awaken their inner savior and embrace the belief that they have the power to overcome any challenge, emphasizing that life seeks to express itself through joy and peace. The chapter advocates for focusing on the good, overcoming adversity with faith, and embracing a habit of happiness to experience a fulfilling life. Chapter 27. Steps to Happiness. Happiness is a state of consciousness influenced by our thoughts and feelings. It is essential to recognize that faith brings joyous expectancy, while fear stems from ignorance and false beliefs. Instead of entertaining negative feelings like fear, sickness, or failure, one should affirm positive truths such as love, peace, and joy. The realization that only our thoughts have power over us is crucial. Happiness is a state of consciousness. Faith and fear are moods of the soul. Your faith is a joyous expectancy of the best. Fear comes to challenge your faith in God or the good. Choosing happiness involves a deliberate mindset. One can choose to either embrace negativity or affirm positivity each morning. A simple affirmation like, "All things work together for good," can refocus your day. Incorporating gratitude and positive affirmations creates a habit of happiness. You must look upon fear as man's ignorance or his false beliefs, which try to overcome his conviction in the good. When worry or fear knock at the door of his mind, faith in God opens the door, and he is at peace. Your dominant mental attitude shapes your experiences. Therefore, it is vital to cultivate thoughts centered on peace and success. True happiness is rooted in the desire to be happy and is driven by mental habits rather than external circumstances. It is a habit of mind to be happy. Many become accustomed to unhappiness, fearing the unknown of joy. Acknowledging desires for happiness and focusing on positive thoughts can provoke transformation. Happiness is independent of material possessions and arises from the kingdom of God within us. You can choose unhappiness by entertaining ideas like, "Today is a black day, everything is going to go wrong." The transformative power of thought is illustrated through two case studies. The first, an alcoholic who found redemption through repeating affirmations of God's love, learned to connect with spiritual guidance, resulting in his healing. The second case involved a business executive who, after cultivating goodwill and positive thoughts towards others in his workplace, transformed a hostile work environment into one of cooperation and success. By seeing others through a spiritual lens and acting with love, both men experienced profound change. The chapter emphasizes the importance of self-awareness, the power of thought, and the need to choose happiness through faith, positive thinking, and acting in accordance with divine principles. It teaches that one can achieve lasting happiness by aligning with God's goodness and expressing love towards others. Every morning I will say, "There is something happy on my way." You do not have to go along with, believe in, nor consent to negative thoughts or reactions. What you identify with, you become. The only way he can annoy you is through your own thoughts. Your mind should be a house of prayer. Do not make it a den of thieves. Chapter 28. Harmonious Human Relations. The chapter begins with a fundamental message derived from the biblical principle of treating others as one wishes to be treated. The essence of healthy relationships is the understanding that the only person one can change is oneself. This encompasses both outward actions and inner thoughts and feelings. Negative inner dialogue, even when masked by polite behavior, is detrimental and can sap one's vitality and goodwill. All things whatsoever ye would that men should do unto you, do ye even so to them. Readers are encouraged to monitor their internal reactions to people, events, and circumstances. It is emphasized that disturbances in mood reflect one's internal state rather than the actions of others. The chapter advocates for a conscious discipline of thoughts. One should choose positive affirmations and loving actions in place of mechanical, negative reactions. You do not have to react negatively to the news or the comments of the broadcaster. You can remain unmoved, undisturbed, and poised, realizing he has a right to his expression and beliefs. To nurture harmonious relations, individuals should eliminate negativity by consciously refusing to react in typical harmful ways. Instead of succumbing to anger or resentment, one should practice identifying with love, peace, and goodwill. The chapter stresses that negative emotions and reactions only reflect one's inner turmoil and have corrosive effects on health and relationships. When you change yourself, your world and environment will change. Begin with number 1, yourself. Practicing empathy towards those who exhibit negative behaviors is vital. Recognizing that such individuals may be projecting their own struggles allows for a compassionate rather than a punitive response. This understanding promotes a view of others as manifestations of God's presence, further strengthening positive relationships. You do not have to accept negative thoughts. You can become what you want to be by refusing to be a slave to old thought patterns. The chapter further delves into the importance of emotional control. It outlines the connection between thoughts, emotions, and physical health, asserting that uncontrolled emotions can lead to various health issues. One's emotional state is governed by the ideas and beliefs entertained. Thus, embracing concepts of peace, love, and goodwill leads to emotional maturity and stability. Whenever you discover that you are about to react negatively, say firmly, "This is not the infinite one speaking or acting." This will cause you to stop your negative thinking. To overcome negative emotions, one should employ the law of mental substitution, replacing harmful thoughts with positive ones. This practice promotes a secure emotional state and fosters an environment where positive thoughts can flourish, ultimately leading to a harmonious life. What you identify with, you become. You are transfigured into the image of what you contemplate and feel as true, aligning one's thoughts and emotions with the divine. This involves aligning one's thoughts and emotions with spiritual truths, which empowers individuals to maintain control over their emotional responses and cultivate a fulfilling life. You should not defile the temple of the living God. Your mind should be a house of prayer. Do not make it a den of thieves. If you get angry, you had to go through 4 stages in your mind. You began to think about what he said. You decided to get angry and generate a mood of rage. Then you decided to act. By adhering to these practices, individuals can not only improve their relationships with others, but also achieve a more profound sense of inner harmony and emotional well-being. Chapter 29. How to control your emotions. The ancient Greeks emphasized the importance of self-awareness, suggesting that humans are composed of 4 parts: the physical body, emotional nature, intellect, and the spiritual essence, referred to as the presence of God or the I Am. This divine presence is your true identity, guiding you toward discipline and the spiritualization of your intellectual, emotional, and physical nature, identified as the 4 beasts from the Book of Revelation. Your body acts as a reflection of your mind, operating under your commands. It records emotionalized concepts, manifesting as feelings of love or sorrow. Emotional disorders and diseases are often rooted in negativity such as resentment or anger. Controlling your emotional nature makes you a channel for the divine, allowing your inner splendor to shine through positive thoughts of peace and health. You cannot buy a healthy body with all the money in the world, but you can have health through riches of the mind, such as thoughts of peace, harmony, and perfect health. To spiritually grow, one must learn emotional maturity through self-discipline. False ideas can enslave you, dictating your emotions and actions. Resentment can distort your intentions and behaviors, leading you astray from peace and goodwill. Recognizing your ability to choose thoughts consciously is crucial. Cultivate ideas of peace to foster corresponding positive feelings. The greatest tyrant is a false idea which controls a man's mind, holding him in bondage. When you want to be friendly and cordial, you will be ugly, cynical, and sour. When you want to be healthy, successful, and prosperous in life, you will find everything going wrong. Rather than suppressing emotions, which leads to destructive outcomes, focus on substitution of negative thoughts with positive ones. This shift cultivates love and faith, allowing you to govern your emotional reactions effectively. Recognize that intellect heavily influences emotional expression, and while intellectual pursuits have their place, spiritual values should lead the way. To know how to pray scientifically is to be able to control your emotions. Understanding how emotions stem from thoughts is essential. Events perceived through the mind invoke corresponding emotions, affecting physical well-being. Negative emotions can be detrimental, stressing the body's systems. Therefore, addressing emotional management through healthy thinking and self-observation is pivotal for transformation. Engaging in self-observation can initiate internal changes, differentiate between external influences and the inner self. Constantly assess whether your thoughts and emotions serve you positively or negatively. Transformation requires conscious effort in purifying emotions and reordering the mind. Whatever is impressed is expressed. Your inner world and how you respond to external stimuli shapes your overall experience. By understanding and altering your perceptions and reactions, you can guide your emotional state toward positivity and growth. Establish a present, peaceful mental environment that allows for divine qualities to manifest. I say unto you, that ye resist not evil. Become mindful of your feelings tied to the I. By affirming your strengths and aligning with your spiritual self, you can evoke positive change. The affirmation of I am connects you to your divine essence, fostering an uplifting consciousness. Your emotional conviction of a deep, abiding faith in the God power is your authority in consciousness. Case histories illustrate the application of these principles. A soldier replaced his fear with love through affirmations, fostering a sense of safety. A grieving mother redirected her energy into caring for children, releasing her inner turmoil. A woman transformed her anger into physical activity, promoting emotional release through constructive outlets. Recognize the power of the I in your expressions. As you define your identity with positive attributes, distancing from negativity, you transform your reality. Reflect on your thoughts and surroundings, allowing only affirmations connected to your divine nature. True transformation comes from a deep understanding of your spiritual identity and how you respond emotionally. The practice of self-awareness, emotional discipline, and positive affirmations enables you to realize your potential and cultivate a meaningful existence, rich in peace, love, and harmony. Chapter 30. Changing the feeling of I. To transform your emotional life, it is crucial to understand how you associate your self-identity with the thoughts and feelings you experience. When you attach I to negative thoughts, you become identified with them, making it difficult to separate from these emotions. Avoid negativity in both your thoughts and external influences. Instead, practice inner separation by recognizing your true self as the infinite spirit and identifying with its positive qualities. If you say I to everything you think, feel, say, or imagine, you cannot transform your emotional life. Self-observation is essential for personal transformation. Unlike external observation, which focuses on outside phenomena, self-observation directs attention inward. This practice allows you to discern which thoughts and feelings contribute positively to your well-being. You exist in two realms, an external world perceived through your senses, and an internal world of thoughts and emotions. To transform your life, focus on the internal and purify your emotions through constructive thinking. You must learn to differentiate, to discern, to separate the chaff from the wheat. Your life is shaped by your reactions to various impressions. If these reactions are negative, you risk living a life dominated by these emotions. Instead, focus on maintaining a mindset aligned with divine perceptions. Ask yourself how things are in a higher state of consciousness. This perspective will help you avoid being affected by others' negativity and enhance your vitality. Recognize that the I you identify with can vary. There are multiple facets of your being. It is important to observe these aspects without judgment. By consciously detaching from unworthy thoughts and choosing positive affirmations, you can reshape your emotional responses and, consequently, your life. Whatever you affix to the I am and believe, you become. This practice of self-observation and emotional detachment empowers you to overcome negative habits and cultivate a peaceful, purposeful existence. Your dominant mental attitude or atmosphere is going ahead of you all the time, creating the experiences you will encounter. When you cease to accuse yourself, the world will no longer accuse you. This is the power of your own consciousness. The feeling that the I am in you is God reveals to you that there is nothing to be afraid of and that you are one with omnipotence, omniscience, and omnipresence. Chapter 31. The Power of Your Imagination. Imagination, as defined in biblical terms through the character Joseph, symbolizes disciplined or controlled thought. It possesses the ability to manifest and give form to ideas, making them real in our experience. When harnessed correctly, imagination leads to personal empowerment, allowing individuals to overcome perceived impossibilities. Imagination is the mighty instrument used by great scientists, artists, physicists, inventors, architects, and mystics. When the world said, "It is impossible, it can't be done," the man with imagination said, "It is done." Feelings deepen our mental images. To effectively utilize imagination, one must imbue their visions with emotions, thus creating a sense of reality. The biblical aspect of this involves the internal struggle against skeptical thoughts, which can hinder one's progress and dreams. It is just as easy to imagine yourself successful as it is to imagine failure, and far more interesting. Engaging the imagination with positive outcomes is an essential practice. Consistently envisioning one's goals and desiring them with a firm belief nurtures these ideal states until they materialize in reality. Feeling is the law, and the law is the feeling. Imagination is not only an artistic and creative force, but also a practical instrument for success. Great minds across various fields, from science to art, leverage imagination to envision solutions and concepts that materialize into tangible outcomes. Internal opposition often arises from doubts and fears that foster negativity. The key is to rise above these thoughts and maintain focus on one's desires, promoting a mindset of success. This entails increasingly turning away from the false evidence portrayed by the senses. To hate is to reject in Bible language. Visualization is integral to realizing dreams and ambitions. By vividly picturing the desired outcome, one can effectively communicate these intentions to the subconscious mind. The subconscious then starts to enact these visions into reality. Imagining conversations with influential figures or mentors can guide decision-making processes and lead to beneficial outcomes. Practical applications of visualization techniques, such as those employed by successful business people and professionals, support achieving intended goals. The intersection of imagination and faith is powerful. Expecting a particular outcome encourages the subconscious to deliver results. It is crucial to maintain faith and a positive outlook, as one's mental state and beliefs shape their life's circumstances. Recognizing the autonomy of one's thoughts is vital. Allowing fear and negativity to dominate undermines the use of imagination, leading to undesirable outcomes. Thus, it is a conscious choice to envision only positive scenarios. The chapter emphasizes the uniqueness of each individual's imagination, presenting it as a profound tool that, when disciplined and directed, unlocks both personal and collective potential, guiding one towards abundant life experiences and harmonious resolutions. Through continuous practice and the right attitude, one can manifest their dreams into reality. When you keep your imagination busy with noble godlike concepts and ideas, you will find that it is the most effective of all faculties in your ongoing spiritual quest. Chapter 32. Using the subconscious mind in business. Long before the Bible, wisdom taught that a person becomes what they imagine and feel. To protect ancient wisdom from invaders, Chinese sages decided to depict truths through art, resulting in cards that preserved these teachings. As a man imagines and feels, so does he become. Imagination gives shape to ideas and reveals the hidden aspects of our deeper selves. The author shares examples of how individuals use imagination when envisioning significant life events, which demonstrates the potency of one's internal creator. Imagination clothes all ideas and gives them form. Believing in the truth of one's thoughts affects reality. The author illustrates this with stories of individuals, including a boy who imagined Jesus healing his mother, leading to her recovery. Healing is achievable through faith in the subconscious power, where all healing is one with God. To believe something is to accept it as true. Your mind is God's mind, as there is only one mind. Different healing practices show that results stem from faith and imagination rather than the method itself. All forms of healing tap into a singular divine healing presence, and personal power should work in tandem with this knowledge for effective results. To use imagination effectively, one must relax and focus by entering a quiet state to concentrate thoughts. Then visualize, creating vivid mental images of goals or desires, affirming success as a reality. Our thoughts and inner dialogues shape our experiences. Constructive inner conversations lead to positive outcomes, while negative thinking can manifest as fear and failure. Cultivating positive speech and thoughts can lead to successful outcomes in various aspects of life. The future is the present grown up. It is your invisible word or thought made visible. As within, so without. Choose ye this day whom ye shall serve. Consistent thoughts and visualizations impress the subconscious mind, prompting it to manifest these beliefs in reality. Repeating affirmations and maintaining a clear vision accelerates the process of achieving goals. Real-life accounts illustrate the transformative power of sustained imagination. Many individuals, through the consistent visualization of their desired outcomes, transitioned from mundane roles to successful achievements that aligned with their dreams. Belief in one's creative power and the divine guidance within is crucial for success. Letting go of limiting beliefs and embracing a mindset of abundance activates the subconscious to act in ways that fulfill dreams and aspirations. Faith in God is the realization that there is only one spiritual power that is omnipresent, omniscient, omnipotent. You can decree now with feeling and conviction, "My house is free from all debt, and wealth flows to me in avalanches of abundance." Fear is truly a lack of faith in divine supply. In summary, by using the subconscious mind through focused imagination, faith, and positive internal dialogue, individuals can create successful realities in business and personal life. Chapter 33. How to imagine success. The chapter emphasizes that success is a natural outcome for individuals as they possess the attributes of God within them. This inner power enables them to overcome difficulties and achieve their goals. Repeated affirmations of the word success can lead to a conviction that success is attainable, thereby compelling the subconscious to manifest it in one's life. God is always successful in his undertakings. Man is equipped to succeed because God is within him. You were born to win, to conquer, and to overcome. To achieve success, individuals must have clarity about what they want. They are encouraged to engage with their deeper mind, which responds to their thoughts, guiding them toward their aspirations. Engaging in activities they love contributes to their success. The chapter discusses the importance of cultivating positive beliefs, noting that dwelling on failure will attract failure. Instead, individuals should focus on positive attributes and imagine their success to bring it into reality. This process involves visualizing successful scenarios as if they are already experienced. Remember that the idea of success contains all the essential elements of success. The narrative shares stories, such as a movie actor's journey from dreaming to actualizing his goals through sustained imagination, and a drugstore clerk who visualized owning his pharmacy, allowing action and opportunity to unfold in his life. The subconscious mind is always active, and through imagination, one can impress it with images of success, leading to tangible results. It is crucial to maintain a positive mental diet, free from fear and doubt, and to persistently imagine and affirm one's goals until they become reality. Life is addition. Death is subtraction. You add to your life by imagining whatsoever things are true, lovely, noble, and godlike. Practical